Welcome back, survivors. I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to Carnivores Plus. Last week we had tried taking on and managed to get a couple of T-Rexes, but I do not think we'll be going for more ever again in the series. Like I say, the fact that they only have that one mortal zone, and no matter how much you pump in, aside from that, does nothing. To me, that doesn't feel like a appropriate kind of hunting game thing-esque. It almost feels like some kind of bionic dinosaur weapon where you have to hit the off switch or you're doomed. Some of you guys have told me you've gotten lucky or skilled enough that when it does charge and get the eyes, very good on you guys, because like I say, I had no luck in all my chances trying. But what we're going to do this week is take it a little bit easy on the Great Lake. And because we are still trying to grind some points up, I think we're going to aim for some big game dangerous. Should I do dangerous or should I? It's probably going to get me killed, but these guys have been my mortal enemies throughout all of Carnivores, even more so than the T-Rex was, because every time we've had Majungatholus active, it seems like we've never been able to successfully hunt them. So I'm going to try doing this for a change. We're going to take a lot of other animals just as like fodder, but we're also going to take the Majungatholus and see if we can actually get them down. And then I do want to explore more of the Great Lake area. There's so much we have not yet seen on this map, and my idea is maybe this episode, another one, then the Seismosaurus, and we'll be done with Carnivores Plus. And I've heard in the comments that the Seismosaurus has a weak spot or a mortal zone. That's not where you'd think it is, so I think this is going to be a case almost like how Monster Hunter can be, where the tail might hide it, maybe it's on like a foot or somewhere else. I don't think it's going to be somewhere I've seen conventionally, like the T-Rex with the eye, these guys with the chest. I'm not sure where I'll have to try on it. Maybe I'll even have to cap in the butt. We'll see. Everything is pretty good, though, so let's hop into a new hunt. Okay, so we're all loaded in. Where even? Ooh, okay, this is actually kind of a nice place to spawn in, because I want to try getting out of the Great Lake area. The only problem with spawning up in one area of a big map like this, it takes forever to get to new areas, so this will actually be pretty helpful in us. Okay, that's just the compy walking. This will hopefully be helpful in us getting to more areas of the Great Lake sooner. I do kind of wish, again, with how big it is, that the spawn points were more all over, but they seem to be pretty clustered all around this basically the quadrant, so getting to the south, yeah, I don't see us climbing over that. So we're probably going to have to go for quite a hike to see the other areas. And it's a kind of a shame, just because, again, it can take so long before you get out there, and I have that time limit I'm working on. I may actually have to do something where, like, I bring you guys into a hunt I've already started with for an episode, just so that way I can say, we're past all the stuff we've already seen, now we're going to get to the new stuff. We'll just hike along here for now. I'm not going to hike or run. Well, maybe we'll run. Again, I do want to try to get areas we haven't seen before. And who knows, maybe if we just like throw caution in the wind a little bit and just try being dumb hunting, we'll get some more success. That's how it seems to be for some of these hunts, is the more I try, the less successful I am. The more I just don't give a crap, I can do it all. I can get every animal I see ahead of us in that. But we do have a lot of ground we gotta cover, so we're just going to keep on sprinting. And everything is looking and shaping up about right for us to move along to the Siberian expeditions. And that's sort of like a good counterpart to Call of the Wild. Again, I'm thinking maybe another couple weeks. One more on the Great Lake, just in case there's anything I missed this episode. That sound big. Okay, there's Oh! That's not what I was expecting, if I'm honest. Uh-oh. That over there is what I was expecting. Oh! Heart attack aside, that's how you take down the Majungatholus. No, they even shut their eyes when they get tranked. Good God! I thought we were done for. He was right on top of us. That's how you get the belly shots. I am so glad I switched to the shotgun at that close to last moment there, because, whew, reminds me of the Lagiacrus hunts where they are on top of you almost if you can put them down. Well, we've gotten our first Majungatholus, and that's what I gotta remember, is a lot of the Carnivores plus animals have a trick to them. The first 5, actually basically everything up to the Therizinosaurus is more conventional. The Therizinosaur and the Majungatholus you almost have to get close to get the exposure to their stomachs. But, whew, that's quite an exciting way to start this hunt. We've already got 2 animals. Oh, and we might be able to get the 3rd. Oh, shoot. Must have been a little low, because I know it's on the... Oh, yeah, that did get him. Okay. I know for the Pachycephalosaur, it's not on top of the head, it's along the spine. So I want to try to aim there, but I must have just been shooting a little low to get that. But, whew, that Majungatholus. Now that I know a little bit more, how much time you have before the, kill animation plays, they might actually be easier to hunt. Think of them like a faster Therizinosaur in a way. As long as you can crouch down and you have probably, I'd say any weapon, but most reliably I think the shotgun. Just because it has a nice spread and it's more built for up close. Well, we've gotten ourselves that done, and we actually should be pretty close to the connector out into the rest of the map. Now I think... Okay, I hear you, but I think there's actually something else nearby, too. Now that I've got that Majungatholus under our belt, and we've bested the menace that we've been dealing with for so long, I think we're in pretty good shape for what the rest of the hunt might bring. The Allosaurus, they may be problematic. It depends on how good of a shot I am. The Majungatholus was almost a panic attack to me. It was more it's right on top of you. If you ever seen, it might actually be a little cliche now that how often it's used, but, engaged fight to the death almost, you fall back, spears up, and it impales itself. That's basically what happened. I just managed to pull the trigger when it put its chest against the shotgun's front end. We'll just get through here quickly. And I do wish Carnivores... One thing that has irked me with the game is... If you die on a hunt, all your progress in said hunt is gone. I wish it was something a little bit more like how we've had... Well, Dinosaur Hunter Reborn sort of has it implemented, but I don't think you actually keep the stuff if you do harvest. Call of the Wild, the Hunter... When you go up to an animal, you can collect the harvest almost. I wish it was more like that for Carnivores in a way where, granted, you can't exactly... No, excuse me, collect the harvests. Oh, Lord. Are we going to be able to get out of this? There we go. Yeah, this area is a little tight trying to squeeze our way through, but we should be able to get it. There we go. Okay, I do want to be a bit careful, because we never know what we're going to be emerging to, but we have to basically keep running through this area. This was very tight and narrow to get through. Okay, so... The only area we I think I hear something. It might just be ambience, but I want to be careful. No, just Gallimimus. Okay. Yeah, so we've mostly been... I'd say we've probably seen most of this upper half. If you were to use the southern edge of the Great Lake area as sort of one of the dividing parts, we've been up to the upper half of the map quite a bit. It's the lower half that takes so long to get down to. So we're going to focus on... Yeah, the wind is not going to help us, but again, we're trying to just sightsee, so we got to go for a bit of a run. I might even have to do observer mode just to see some of the, stuff on the map, given the size of it. That way none of the dinosaurs should come after us if we're in that mode. Unless you provoke them, which I think is just getting too close. I'm not entirely sure how that works. But yeah, we're just going to work our way through the map, try to get down to the southern areas, and see what it's in store there. What I'm probably going to do is stick to the wall here, and try to get us right down to the quadrant right below our spawn. That way, for the next episode, if I don't get the other quadrant in, at least that one I can use as sort of our completely fresh once we reach it. Whereas if I were to kind of go through the third quadrant and a little bit of the fourth, it'd probably be more distance we got to cover. Why do I hear water? Is there, like, water down here? No. I know there's a bit of water that we kind of go through to get... Oh, that's a bit strange. Well, we'll work our way to the south more, because thankfully it's a little steep and rugged around here, but it looks like we should be getting through towards possibly flatland. I say that even though... Come on, come on. Okay, we're not going to be able to climb, so we do have to go down. Okay, so we got to wind through the corridors a bit. And this should hopefully kind of pops us out to an area. Okay. Where's the way out of this little gulch area? That's actually a really good question. How do you get out of here? Ah, looks like we should have gone the far way. You try to shortcut some paths, and instead you just find out you go through a full circle. Can I even get up over here? This looks like we might be able to. There we go. Okay. Okay, so at least we're out of that. I do want to be careful. Just, again, take a look at our surroundings. I think we're all in the clear, though. That's one of the nice things about not having too many carnivores selected, is you don't have to be as nervous, but still it doesn't hurt to be on guard. There's still the velociraptors. Actually, Therizinosaur I'm not too nervous about because of how you can really master those guys for hunting. Basically, let them come in, they open their arms, and you just give them a lead-filled hug. That's what we'll call it in nice, polite terms compared to what the alternative is. We just give them that hug, they take a little bit of a rest and sleep because they're tired from trying to hug all day, and then we go on our way. I don't know if... Oh, just friggin' Moss Chops. God, you guys are just having fun scaring the crap out of me. I know I'm always a worrywart in these games, but now even the ambients are getting in on spooking me. So you go running off. Okay, we're getting there. Actually, I think we might have been around an area like this before. I know we came down close this way on 2 weeks ago. It wasn't last week, because I was again our Rex hunt. Okay, I'm going to try going for a little bit of a run, and then hopefully once we're around like some of the ridges here, we'll be able to just cut right in and see what's over there. But I do want to be careful. I do have quite a bit of ammo. We haven't actually used all that much for what we've been able to take down. And I'm hoping with the Majungatholus, and if we're successful in turning the points in, that might actually bring us up quite close to the 1300 I was hoping for. And I'm probably just going to do the Seismosaurus on the Woods of Tarantrox. Actually, yeah, it actually is the first map in this, isn't this? I wasn't sure if I could remember the name. Oh, that's what we want. It's a perfect little passage to the area we're going. So we'll sneak our way this way. Basically just on the first map. Again, we've seen majority of what Carnivores Plus has to offer at this stage of its development. I don't know exactly if we'll ever see like more added to Carnivores Plus or not, but all in all, it's been a very good mod. I think a very fitting remaster for the original Carnivores game. Ah, crap. Maybe this isn't the pass I was thinking it was. Looks a little deceiving when you look at the map. I thought the brown was going to be more lowland, but it almost looks like it's mountain. Well, we'll get up here and see at least. And we're finally getting our way into new territory. Ew, that does not look like it's really going to let us through, is it? That looks pretty solid, so we'll have to keep skirting around the rim, it seems. I do like that there's a lot of huntable space on map. It's just Carnivores, again, it doesn't lend itself very well into staying out that often. I know some of the games where, actually I gotta try remembering to use once I play some other mods, that you have the resupply ships come in. because those will definitely extend your time you can stay out and hunt and go after things. But because of how ammo you gotta basically conserve it quite a bit, it doesn't really lend itself to you going out on super long hunts unless you're able to get the mortal zones very often and frequently. I mean, take a look at the Packy that we took down. Even if you missed the first mortal zone shot, that's still 2 of, I think, was it 10? Maybe 12. I don't want to focus too much on a little aspect of the display there when I've got, again, uncharted territory and potential who knows what around here, really. Good lord, I gotta go all the way around this, don't I? Really making us hike for this one. Oh lord, I'll say, we're already about 15 to 16 minutes into our recording. We have not even really seen what's in this quadrant. We've been stuck going around the perimeter the whole time. Let's get our butts in gear and just start sprinting the rest of the way. But I am looking very forward to Siberian expeditions. I think after all of the carnivores and dinosaur hunting that most of the mods are now, it'll be nice to get a nice change of pace. It reminds me of Mandibles again. It was a bit of a different roster, pretty different weaponry, so I think that'll come together to make a nice little break and help prolong any chance if there is... Actually, I haven't really felt a burnout too much. Oh, just a stego. Okay, I just heard a lot of, like, the heavy footsteps. There we go. Okay, used up quite a bit of ammo there. I heard the footsteps, I thought it was a Majungatholus, but it's just a stego running, so that's another nice little bit of points. And we'll keep running, although it kind of proves right there that running's not exactly the best thing to be doing sometimes. Well, we'll still try. We'll still try to get in there, because it looks like we're finally getting towards the end of this ridge that's been blocking us off for so long. Some Gallimimus. Okay, let's get over here and see if that is the case. Because, good lord, this took a lot of hiking to get through. Well, we're getting up into something. We can thankfully travel through this area a bit. We've got actually very good visibility. I don't think I'll really be using it for much because, again, don't really see anything out here. But I'm actually going to welcome that for how long it took to get out here. I don't want us to just arrive and then all of a sudden we're taken down. So there's something in the middle there. And there's something more to the north, too. Uh-oh. I saw that. Oh. Okay, I gotta prioritize here, because I got a lot of stuff going on all of a sudden. Oh, you're gone, so you don't actually have to be a problem. Looks like a trophy room, basically. Let me get over there more. Oh, you know what? I may try for the parasaur. Just get up over this hill, make sure there's no other surprises. No, we seem to be looking pretty clear. Okay, good. There we go. Just a little cheek shot. Yeah, this... Honestly, I wonder if this is actually like the Carnivores' original games trophy room. Because it's very simple in design. It's laid out exactly like a trophy room really is supposed to be. And what's also interesting is there's nothing from like Carnivores Plus as the dinosaurs. Like there's no Majungatholus or Therizinosaurus to here, so... I wonder if this might actually be a tribute to the first game's trophy room. So that's actually a pretty cool thing to, like, sneak into here. There is a couple of Rexes. Yeah, I think that might be what that is. A nice little nod and reference back to the very first game and its trophy room. Gotta be careful, because we are going up in new territory, and we got the Great Pyramid. Oh, and a house? What the heck? Okay. Oh, that's That's one of the trophy ships, actually. So, trophy ship with, I guess, a hangar for it? That's interesting. It looks like this area... Oh, I wonder if... Maybe that's what some of the... Oh, just Gallimimus. Okay, again, want to be careful because I did see an aloe around here. I wonder if some of the story is, like, this was set up, and then, asteroid meteor crash landed to make the lake, and all the, like, dirt and debris thrown about kind of buried and ruined what was kind of like the initial hunt site. Or, I guess, base of operations. That's a neat little find to have here. Seems to go without fail. At least this one took longer before I started having, like, the hiccups or burps or what have you. But, yeah, I gotta admit, that's a nice little addition. I didn't want to go right into the trophy thing, because I don't know if we'd actually be able to get our way back out. Terrain geometry in the older, well, any older game can be a much more finicky thing. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah, you did see us. See or smelled. I just realized that the wind was blowing right to it. No, is there something else? I thought I saw something else. Oh, okay, well, let's focus on the aloe. I want to be careful because, again, I don't want to ruin all the points we've got, but I'd like to try to at least get him down. So how many shots do we got left? Quite a few. God, still screwing up these shots. Okay, yeah, you're coming to us now. There we go. And with that, we can head right on back. I mean, there's probably a bit more to look around here, so I might just take a little bit of a run. See what else there is, but it looks like it's just a lot of these, like, marshy sort of islands mixed in here. But got a little nervous there, I'll admit, I'm not a great shot. Last week's hunt proved that. I'm not the best shot, but thankfully we were able to get him down with that final shotgun blast. Also gotta remember to keep my sentences more kind of chained together, it seems. When your brain's trying to do two things at once, something has to give, and apparently for me, it's my vocabulary skills. Yeah, everything's looking pretty calm, and nothing really surprising us here. So we should be good just to be able to get a nice little vista view and head back. Ooh, actually over here might be a nice one, because we got the pyramid right there. Yeah, it's a bit of a something view. I'm not sure if I should frame that right in the middle or more off the side. I feel like it works more off the side because of the ridges, but we will head back from there and see how we're doing for points. That should have been a very nice hunt. Okay, we are back in the hunt menu, and it was a very nice hunt indeed. The reason I say that is because we got the Seismosaurus, the Sniper, 2 points away from the double ammo. So next week, it definitely will be once more to the Great Lake. Try to get any amounts of points we can. I'll probably even just do like a full herbivore roster. Just that way it's nice, simple, nothing to really threaten that. And then we can do Seismosaurus the week after to finish off the series. But we're getting there. Just 2 more episodes left after this. Thank you guys very much for watching this episode of Carnivores Plus. If there are any last details you think I should see in the Great Lake, be sure to leave them in the comments for this episode, because otherwise we might not show them off on the channel. And if you have any other comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave in comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video, survivors, please remember as always to take care and stay alive.